Palin is suing over a 2017 New York Times editorial called America's Lethal Politics. She has to prove actual malice. No one would be able to do this better than you, but how hard will it be for Palin to win her case?
Well, these cases are always tough under the U.S. The New York Times versus Sullivan case, and I think, but if you think about this jury is going to hear some pretty damning evidence against the New York Times. This editorial essentially directly linked Sarah Palin and this 2011 shooting. And so, it's pretty awful. They retracted that connection, saying ultimately there was no connection. And so it's going to be up to a New York City, Manhattan jury to look at these facts and decide whether there was actual malice. The great news for this case is it's reached so far that standard, if she ultimately loses the jury trial, could be appealed, and we may see this case, the New York Times versus Sullivan case, be reopened, and this actual malice standard be reviewed by the Supreme Court, and that would be a huge win because there's a lot of folks that have been harmed by this.
Yeah, well, media in general, Matt. I mean, in this case, pits someone's First Amendment rights against freedom of speech, against someone's right to not be defamed. We've seen this, especially Rick and I were just talking in the break about what they were doing to Trump officials. They were going after us, and as soon as we'd stick our head up again, they'd come after you again and again and again. And they were using the power of the pen to keep people from holding public office or holding public positions. Do you think they've got a case here?
Well, the first reaction I would say is I have no idea what you're talking about, but unfortunately I do. But yeah, there are actually several cases that are pending right now that have been filed by either former Trump officials or other, conservatives that have been viciously attacked by the media, and they hide behind this Sullivan case, because the bar is so high with the actual malice standard. And so ultimately, what's going to happen is if this case proceeds and either a jury decides that Sarah Palin is entitled to damages for that story, or that it proceeds through an appeal, I think this is a win for people that have been, just eviscerated by the mainstream media hiding behind the standard. So I think this is a great case. It's huge that it's going to trial. These cases oftentimes are dismissed early on in the proceedings, and so the fact that a judge saw that this was an outrageous conduct by the New York Times, I think is going to be a big win ultimately for those that have been attacked unfairly.
General Whitaker, I know you love the First Amendment, as we all do, and don't want to see it chilled. At the same time, the malice standard seems high on one level, but you think the New York Times had malice towards Sarah Palin? That seems pretty obvious, right?
Well, I don't know. Mark, that's a great question, and I think what everybody wants is just fairness. Ultimately, is clear coverage that's fair to both sides, and that the opinion pieces, is certainly part of every day. The First Amendment is cherished, but at the same time, these ad hominem attacks, these personal attacks, these connections, like was made in this case with Sarah Palin and her rhetoric, and a mass shooting in Arizona in 2011, I think is just beyond the pale. And again, this is where the law sometimes is slow to catch up, but to some extent, we all bright lines are the easiest to follow. 100% rules are the easiest to follow, and I think in this case, 50 years ago, or whenever New York Times versus Sullivan was found, we're just in a different rhetorical moment in American history, and I think that standard needs to be revisited. And ultimately, if it's reaffirmed by the Supreme Court, then we know that we can't do any better, but I think this is a time maybe we should relook at this.